Yo, what's going on, everybody? Today's show, what we're going to be talking about on today's show, we're going to be talking about the Arsenal-Everton game. It's going to be a preview for the Arsenal-Everton game, in addition to talking about some transfers. We're going to talk about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang missing his form, and we're going to get into his form. We're also going to talk about none other than the man himself from Juventus, see what we can do if he's going to get a transfer move in the January window. Also, we're talking about Denis Zakaria here over there at Gladbach, possible January transfer move. There's transfer rumors around this Everton striker, Calvert-Lewin, coming to Arsenal for around £60 million. Plus, we're also getting rumors that Rafael Benitez, this could be his last game if he loses to Arsenal. Also, we're going to get into Granit Xhaka. Yes, Granit Xhaka is back in training. Plus, we're going to be getting into the Arsenal lineup. Stay tuned for much more. Yes, stay tuned for much more. As you can see, the lineup there. But yeah, let's get the show started. You already know what it is. The Kitty G on EGTV. Bang. But yeah, people, how's everybody doing today? How's everybody in the comment section, in the chat? I hope you guys are well. I can already see that somebody has joined us. Big up to whoever's joined us. But let me just get the show started, and let me tell you guys a little bit about this upcoming game against Everton. So this game against Everton is going to be played at 8 p.m. tomorrow at Goodison Park, right? This is a big game for Everton and for Arsenal. Arsenal needs to win this game in order to move back into 5th place. We are currently 7th after everything that happened. So, and then, Yeah, I definitely need to fix the soundtrack. It was a little bit too loud. My apologies, guys. Then you had... So Arsenal and Everton are both aiming to bounce back after Everton lost to Liverpool in the Merseyside derby 4-1, and Arsenal lost to Manchester United 3-2, right? The two teams are at completely different levels right now when it comes to form and everything else. You can see that Liverpool smashed Everton 4-1 in the Merseyside derby, where Arsenal had a very tight, controversial game in the other end, right? So it was a weird game, to say the least, right? And everybody right now watching this game, watching this video, do me a favor, smash that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new, and if you've gotten this far, I will be putting timestamps in the video for anyone who's watching on the playback. So please stay tuned for that. Now you have an opportunity to call in and give me your thoughts on the game and everything else in the chat right now. I'll be going for the first 20 minutes, just breaking down some of the things, and then I'll be opening up the lines right after, right? So currently Everton in their last 6 games only have 1 point. They have 5 losses, 1 draw in their last 6 games. That is terrible form. Where Arsenal, on the other hand, in their last 6 games have 4 wins and 2 losses. Yes, 1 coming to Liverpool and 1 coming to Manchester United, right? So on form, we are the better team at the moment, right? Then you also look at everything going around across this game. If you guys don't already know, Rafa Benitez is on the hot seat. Yes, Rafa Benitez is on the hot seat. They're saying things like Rafa Benitez, if he loses this game, he could be sacked. And it seems like they're already lining up. It seems like they're already lining up the man himself, Jose Mourinho, as his replacement. Pretty crazy stuff, right? So we're going to get into it. Jose Mourinho possibly could be replacing Rafa Benitez very, very soon. If he does get sacked from Roma, Jose could come into Everton. But of course, first it would mean that my guy here, Rafa Benitez, would need to be sacked. And it could be that Arsenal could be the team that puts the final nail into his coffin. Yes, Rafa Benitez is facing the possibility of being sacked in the coming weeks. They have confirmed that they are not looking to sack him. And the owner of Everton has said that he understands that there's been a downturn in form due to injuries, and he has promised Rafa Benitez a transfer budget to turn this around in January. I don't know if that's going to be true, but this is the rumors coming out of there. I can see you, Wilson, in the background. I'll add you in a bit. Also, the next thing, let me just get to some of your comments first. Let me get to some of your comments. Big up to all the people in the chat. Tom in the house saying, smash that likes, people. Big up to Tom. Big West Ham fan. Very happy, I can assume, based on their recent performances. Khalid's in the house saying, how is everyone doing? I'm doing well, my friend. How are you? I hope you're well. We got Mushan here. Mushseen Abdi saying, big up, G. Big up to you too. We need Laka up front tomorrow. Interesting. We're going to get into the lineup. We're going to talk about the lineup in a second. Feedback, the soundtrack to be lowered and down next time intro. Yeah, definitely need to work on that, my friend. My apologies. Ali saying big up Egal. Hello everyone. How are you, Alfred? I hope you're well. Do me a favor, Alfred. I can see that you're watching on Facebook. Come join us on YouTube on EGTV whenever you get a chance. That would be greatly appreciated. Isaac saying hi. Big up to Isaac. Uh, we need an ambidextrous right back, 17 years old, but the coach now asked me. Okay, so man's putting himself in the shop window. I see that. Gooners, Gooner fan, always find love. Big up to you. Tim in the house saying, I hope you're well. I am well, my friend. I hope you're well. Also, everything is good on my end. Big up to you. Everyone in the chat, let me know where you're watching from, where you guys are at right now. Salam or Iga. What? I'm Egan's turn. Yeah, Terrence Tibbs is always doing the random. Rafa has been shocking. Yep, Rafa has been shocking. Big up Sean in the house. Sean saying hi. Everton already sacked their director today. Did they? Ooh, Zuhair. Good. Thank you for telling me that, Mr. Faisal. Lenny in the house saying, my guy Iga, how are you doing? I'm doing well, Lenny. I hope you're well. Hope everybody's well. Just keeping my days going. After I'm done this, I'm gonna have to go watch Money Heist because I haven't seen the new episodes of Money Heist. They just came out. Big up to everyone. Smash that like button, hit that subscribe button. You already know what it is, guys. So yeah, let's just get into this game before we get any further. Salams. I'm gonna get all the salams out of the way. My guy's saying he's calling from Sierra Leone. Big up to you, bro. Big up to you. I've seen you in the chat before. I recognize the name. Big up to Alfred. Evertonian here. Keep up the good work. Thank you. Tell me, as an Everton fan, tell me what you think about this game going into this game. So before we go any further, guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We're gonna go through some of the things around the Everton Arsenal game. But before we go any further, let's just go through some of the transfer stories, and then 20 minutes in, I'm gonna bring in some of you guys to tell me what you think about the game. I already have Mo backstage, and I had a couple other guys backstage also. The next thing that we're going to talk about, since we already spoke about Rafa, we're now going to talk about Granit Xhaka. Yes, if you guys haven't heard, Granit Xhaka is back in training. Yes, the Granit Xhaka, the same Granit Xhaka that everyone does not like. He is an absolute warrior. He does not care that people don't like him. Granit Xhaka is back in training. Yes, Granit Xhaka is back in training, and what is the rumors have it that Granit Xhaka is now fit and he's returned back in training before this thing. Honestly, it's absurd. He can't be human. He's shocking a lot of Arsenal fans that he's even back at London Coney, especially the severity of his injury that he had. This is an injury that can sometimes have people out for a couple months, but what the rumors have it that he's back and he'll be returning before mid-January fixtures, and if it could even be possible that he could return before the end of December. So it could be that he might be able to return prior to the new calendar season, the new calendar year. That is crazy for a man to come back from the injury that he had. The injury that he had is not an injury where people just come back quickly. What Granit Xhaka is able to do to come back from this injury that fast is very, very remarkable. He got that nasty knee injury in the 3-1 win versus Tottenham in the North London derby back in September. And this is a man who from September to December is now fully back in training. He might not be cleared to play, but Granit Xhaka is superhuman. You got to give the man credit to his determination to get back fit, ready to go faster than humanly possible. And you know what? I just rate I don't think Granit Xhaka deserves the amount of criticism that he gets sometimes, because Granit Xhaka gets a lot of criticism from the fan base. He's always scapegoated. But you know what? There's times where you can see that we clearly miss his presence. I'm not saying he's the best midfielder. I'm not saying he's the best player. I completely get that some people don't like him because of his performances that he's put in over the past couple of years. But right now, I'm not going to lie to you guys, with Sambi Lokonga, Partey, El Neni, and Ainsley Maitland-Niles, we lack midfield options. Another midfielder back and fit will help us progress as a team. And I genuinely do believe that. I think we do need Granit Xhaka back as soon as possible. And you know what? Some people are even saying they miss Granit Xhaka, like Ali here. What time is the game tomorrow? I'm busy between 3:30 to 7:30. The game is at 8 o'clock, so you won't have to worry about that, my friend. Probably back by Boxing Day. Yeah, Granit Xhaka might be back by Boxing Day. Big up to Tim saying smash that like button. People, don't forget to smash that like button. It's absolutely free. It helps push traction to the channel. And especially at this time where YouTube is letting everybody down with the algorithms, every single like you guys put on YouTube helps me out. So I appreciate it if you guys can do that for me. The West Ham are 6 points clear of Arsenal, which is an absolute joke. I hear you, Wilson. I hear you. Arsenal need to fix up big time against Everton. I hear that. Arsenal fan from Somalia. Big up to you, Abdiaziz. I'm Somali also. Share on all your platforms. Do me a favor, guys. Share the link. Let people know that you are live right now. Let them know to come join us and watch on the channel. Rice is everything Arsenal want Granit Xhaka to be. Yo, Tommy, I hear you. Declan Rice, baby. Dun, 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 dun. Man is a beast. Xhaka is my leader, my midfield general. Big up to you, Lenny. Big up, Tim. What are we saying? Are you watching F1? It's getting hot. I don't watch F1 personally. I don't really consider it a sport. I know that's a hot take, but yeah. What else we got here? Big up to you. YouTube are bad at the moment. Yeah, I know. They don't even give notifications to people sometimes. But yeah, enough about Granit Xhaka. Now, just before we get into the nooks and crannies and the predicted lineups of everything else that's going on, we need to get into 3 more transfer rumors before we get into this game. So the first one is the gentleman for Juventus. Then we're going to get into Dominic Calvert-Lewin. And after that, we're going to get into Denis Zakaria. So where do I begin? Let me begin with the midfielder, the attacking midfielder from Juventus. Yes, this gentleman here has been linked to Arsenal heavily over the past couple of weeks. And today, rumors have it that it could be a January transfer move for Arsenal, and it could even be a loan. Yes, it could even be a loan. The Juventus player has been linked to Arsenal for a possible loan deal. It is quite interesting to say the least. They're saying around 35 million euros for the gentleman. So here's the rumor. Let me just how do you pronounce his name again? 1 second.
Dejan Kulusevski.
Dejan Kulusevski is reportedly Arsenal have made their first offer for Juventus winger Dejan Kulusevski, and it's been turned down according to the Italian to reports coming out of Italy. Supposedly, Arsenal have made a supposed swoop for the former Italian Atlanta winger who currently plays for the old lady in Turin in Juventus. The rumor has it that he originally went from Parma, and this guy right here, like, I'm not sure. I don't know too much about him personally. I've tried looking up how he plays. He's very direct. He's strong. He's very young. He's only 21 years old. He's also linked to Tottenham right now at the moment. He's of a profile of a right winger, and he would add more to our balance to our team that currently lacks balance at time. I would say. Do you think he'd be a good player for us long term? I don't know too much about him personally. I've tried to look into him. I've seen some of the things that he did. He played for he was on loan at Parma just a year ago. He played for Atlanta for 3 years. He's in the Swedish setup, playing for the under 17 and under 19s for Sweden. There's not too much for me to go off of, but what I'll say is if Arsenal are making a bid for him and they're making a move for him right now, I need to see more for him. If he's a loan, it might make sense, but if we're buying him straight up, they must see something that I don't see. I currently don't know too much about him, but I need to do more research and find out a little bit more about the guy. Let me see if there's a scouting report that I can find on YouTube about him. There is a scouting report here, but it's not coming up. 1 second. What does it say? Okay, I found a scouting report here. What does it say about him? So he was born in Sweden, right? And then he joined Atlanta in the youth setup in 2016. He made his debut in 2019, right? His technical profile is a versatile attacking midfielder who can play many positions, but predominantly plays on the right wing. He is used as a number 8 and as a number 10. Okay. His position when he was in the youth academy, okay, on the ball, he is very good on the ball. He's very good with his close control. He's tricky. He's able to get himself out of situations using his technical ability and not really his pace. He's a really good dribbler. Okay. He's a really good dribbler. He's good in the tight spaces and tight corners, getting out of situations, and he's very tricky. So I can tell that. What else does it say? His style, he doesn't really say what type of style he is. He's good at pressing. He's very good at he's good off the ball also with his movement. Clearly says that he's good off the ball with his movement. But at the end of the day, they're saying their analysis of the player is that he's a good technical player with the level and quality to play with any top technically gifted team. He's good on and off the ball. He's good at making forward passes, carrying balls into dangerous areas, and getting into the box. He's not yet produced the end product at the level that you need to at the elite level, but he's on his way, and he's only 21 years old, so there's a lot of room to grow. Would you guys be interested in him for a possible January move? We'll have to find out, but let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think, right? Now, moving on to the next story. The next story is Denis Zakaria. Yes, the Gladbach midfielder has been linked to us numerous times. He's been linked to us numerous times, and the rumor now has it that both Arsenal, Liverpool, and a couple other clubs are interested in Denis Zakaria from Gladbach right now. Arsenal could be making a move for him in January. I don't see the move in January happening unless it's a loan with an option to buy. But at the moment, that is the rumor that is happening. There's representatives from Arsenal have made contact for the Gladbach midfielder, and the rumor has it that Arsenal want him. With his 6 months left on his deal, it would be ideal for Gladbach to get him off their books now so they can make some money, or else he's going to be leaving on a free at the end of the year. So we've made contact now. It could be that we could sign him up for a pre-agreement for the summer, or we could get him now on a cheap deal to help boost our attack and get our midfield to get an opportunity to go forward into the top 4 this season, right? And finally, the last story before we get into the preview is Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Talk to me, people. Dominic Calvert-Lewin to Arsenal. What are you guys saying? 60 million, they're saying Dominic Calvert-Lewin would be going for. 60 million. You tell me what you guys think. You guys tell me what you guys think. But yeah, I'm gonna put the link in the chat. You guys can give me a call in right now. Let me know what you guys are thinking. The link's right there to call in. Let's see what some of you guys are saying. Let's see what you guys are saying. I'm going to the Arsenal game in spirit. Are you guys going? No, I'm not going. It's in Everton, my friend. It's in Everton. YouTube are bad at the moment. Set your reminders for the watch along tomorrow, guys. Definitely set your reminders for the watch along tomorrow, guys. I will put the link in the chat for you guys right now. Set your reminders for the watch along tomorrow, and don't forget to smash that like button right now. Egal, I'm going to go pick up my daughter. I'll be back in a bit. No problem, bro. Don't know. See you. Dominic Calvert-Lewin doesn't suit Arsenal. Okay. My guy here is trying to say Salah over Thierry Henry. We can have that debate maybe in a couple years' time. Dominic Calvert-Lewin in, Aubameyang out, says Lenny. Let's have that conversation, guys. Jonathan David would suit Arsenal. 100%. Jonathan David is absolutely ripping it up in France over there with Lille. Absolute baller. But yo, guys, now I'm going to start taking calls. I personally think Dominic Calvert-Lewin, I'm not 100% sold on Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I'd rather go for Vlahovic or Alexander Isak. I think they're a little bit more polished, a little better. But you know what? Dominic Calvert-Lewin, if we got it for cheaper than 60 million, maybe. But 60 million, I feel like it's a little bit much. We can go and get a top player for 60 million, where Dominic Calvert-Lewin's not there yet. And I don't think he's going to develop into that player. I don't know. I would rather go for a Rafinha or something. Get somebody who's actually could have world-class potential in their position. But yeah, let's enough about that for now. I'm not fully sold on Dominic Calvert-Lewin. I could maybe be, but at the moment, I'm not fully sold. I don't think that will suit the way every manager will want to play. Right now, maybe, but in the future, if you get a manager who doesn't want to cross balls in and wants someone more technically gifted, would Dominic Calvert-Lewin be the best striker for that manager? Maybe not. But yeah. We got Tommy here. Tommy, what you saying? Yo, Tommy, you there? You're on mute.
Yeah, I'm good there. I'm good, mate. You all right, mate?
I'm chilling, man. Tell me what you think about this Everton Arsenal game, man.
I don't know really. I think with Everton, they started really well, didn't they, at the beginning, and now it's just all come to full stop, and they're looking really vulnerable at the minute. I think it's a tough game for both of you. I think you're both not in great form at the minute, and I think it'll be a tight game.
Tight game. So what would be your score prediction?
You know what? I reckon it'll be really tough. With both defensive shaky at the minute, I could go. You know what? I could actually see a high scoring game. I could go 3-2.
3-2. You don't respect their defense.
Not that. Do you know what it is? It's not that I don't respect him. It's just the mentality sort of thing. I don't think they keep. It's not like I don't rate them. It's like the mentality at the minute. It's like they lose their heads or they just lose concentration, which you can tell. It's not like I'm making it up. Do you know what I mean? I'm being honest, innit? But no, I think our defense is a lot better than it was, but it's not as where it should be.
All right, so you came on here. What do you want to say, man? Because I know you.
Yeah. I'm actually being good. I ain't gonna boast any. I'm actually being good today. So I'm gonna be a good boy today. Well, why do you want me to go on? Do you want me to start boasting and that?
Nah, I don't know. You always have something to say whenever.
No, I'm being good. No, I'm being good. No, we're top 4. Rice is doing great. You know, rice, baby. You know.
No worries. I Tommy, I'm gonna catch
you later. Yeah.
No worries. Peace out, bro. Appreciate Tommy. But yeah, okay. So let's get into our predicted lineups, guys. Because I know you guys love doing these predicted lineups with me. So we're gonna do the predicted lineup right now. We're gonna look at what team I think Arsenal should play with, and you guys join along. Let me know what you think about the team. Yo, Wilson, if you want to call back now, you can join. You can call back now. I'll take that call right now whenever you're ready. But yeah. Oh, 1 second. Let me just do this again one more time. Okay, here we go. Oh, what's going on? Here we go. Okay, here we go. So just before we get go any further, we already know where majority of these players are going to play. Ramsdale is going to be in goal. We already know Tomiyasu is going to be there. We know Ben White's going to be there. We know Gabriel is going to start. We know Tierney, Tavares. I just feel like Tavares might play again. Tavares might just play again, but I want Tierney in, so I'm going to go with Tierney. Midfield, I'm going to go with Partey and Lokonga, right? Right wing, if Saka's fit, I want Saka to start. Left wing, Smith Rowe. Play Odegaard again after the tough game that he had. And I am going to drop Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang for none other than Gabriel Martinelli. Now, you guys tell me what you guys think in the comment section as I get some of the other guys on. We'll get back to talking about Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Should Aubameyang be dropped? Who should we play, Tierney or Tavares? Let me know in the chat what you guys think. Let me know your lineup in the chat as I get some of these guys on and we have our conversations. So first one is Sean. Sean, how are you?
Yeah, good. We're 5th and Everton the 19th, and tomorrow might get a win.
There you go. So what do you think is going to happen? Scoreline: 3-2, 2-1, 1-0.
Might go for 1-0.
1-0 to the Arsenal. All right, Sean. Yeah. Have a good day. Thanks for calling on.
See ya.
Big up, Sean. Big up, Sean. Big up, Sean. Wilson, what you saying?
I'm good, man. I'm still hurting from Manchester United defeat. And do you know what's even worse? West Ham are 6 points ahead of us, bro. It's embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing. And Spurs are above us, man. We need to fix up big time. But listen, there's always, let's be real, yeah. There's always a tough to go. Even though Everton are not in great form, we need to be careful with them as well, because there's still some decent players. Defensively, man, oh, this team frustrates me sometimes. You know what I mean? We were so much in control in the first half against Manchester United. The problem is, yeah, we sat back too much. We allowed Man United to get a foothold in the game. We cannot afford to do that against Everton. We can't. There's no excuses, man. In terms of my prediction for the game, God, I think we'll win the game. I think we'll win this game, but it's going to be a tight one. I'll say 2-1 Arsenal. We need to fix up big time. And also, one other thing, I will drop Aubameyang as well. He's been shocking. Absolutely shocking. I would honestly, because he's our captain. He's meant to be setting a good example, scoring the goals, taking his chances. He's doing none of that, man. He's doing none of that. And this is why I've said this, yeah. Since the Liverpool game, we need a striker. We need a striker to replace one of them or both of them, because none of those strikers are literally good enough right now. It's not the striker we need to get. It's our midfield as well. You know what I mean? Come on now.
Okay. We're gonna have this conversation, Wilson. Just stay there for a second. Let me just add Jonathan. Jonathan, what's good?
That's good, bro. Thanks for having me on, bro.
Assalamu alaikum to you too, man. How you doing? Bro, first things first. How you been? I haven't spoken to you since what game was it? The Liverpool game? Before the Liverpool game? So how you been? How you feeling? How you feeling going into the Everton game? And what's going on with Aubameyang and who you starting? Aubameyang or Lacazette or Martinelli? What are you doing, bro? Because I am trying to figure out my lineup, and I want to see if you agree with the lineup that I made.
I saw your lineup. I disagree slightly. I would change 2 positions out of that lineup.
Okay, who
and
are those?
that would be Smith Rowe. I would bench Smith Rowe.
Okay.
And put Martinelli in the left wing, and I would bring Lacazette as striker.
Okay, so you have Lacazette on striker. You have Martinelli on left wing.
Yeah.
Okay, so Martinelli's out. Smith Rowe's out. You put Martinelli in there, and you have Lacazette up top. So that's the team. That's the team you've gone with.
That's the team I would gone with. Reason being, for me, I believe that Smith Rowe need a rest heavily, because the previous matches, even though he contribute towards a goal, when you look at his performance and a whole package, it has been pretty amateur to me. He's losing the ball a lot, and I don't know, it just seems a bit tired, because even the pass back that Tavares did pass to him, and you could see that he is tired to even get to the ball. And I believe that if someone was there even fresher, they would at least try to get back, because you know that Smith Rowe always try to put himself in a position to at least get back to help defend. And he even couldn't do that because he's just tired. And I mean, let's be honest. Arteta do not sub off Smith Rowe, and he don't normally sub off Aubameyang. So why would he sub off them in that game? It's because they're not injecting nothing into the game, and at that moment, and definitely for me, Aubameyang need to take couple game well, especially with that post, which he like that the Ronaldo post, and for me that is disrespectful as a captain and disrespectful to the team. And for me, he should just warm the bench for a while, because I understand that we do not have a lot of goal scorers. However, for me, with Lacazette as striker, you can clearly see that other players would feed off his link-up play and maybe try to build up a lot better. But
okay,
for me,
so 1 second. Let's just talk about Aubameyang. Aubameyang has been piss poor. Aubameyang, if you guys don't know, Aubameyang has been one of the worst players in the league when it comes to opportunities missed.
Yeah.
Like missed chances. Aubameyang has the highest XG for missed chances in the Premier League.
Embarrassing, man. It's embarrassing.
I wouldn't say it's embarrassing. I would just say it's shocking, because when it comes to Aubameyang, we expect him to be our main man, our striker, a talisman, and he hasn't been performing like it for how long now? Like, how many goals is he even on in the league?
Probably
Four.
four. Probably four.
4 goals. Like,
Yeah.
what the hell is going on? Okay, so let's look at this. He has 4 goals, right? His XG is expected to have a 6.8. So he's 2 goals less than his expected goals. Okay. Now let me put it into perspective for you. Rafinha expected goals is 3. He's on 6. You have Emmanuel Dennis expected goals on 3. He's on 6 goals. You have Mason Mount expected goals on 3. He has 5 goals. Aubameyang's expected goals is almost 7, and he has 4 goals. Like, Mo Salah,
Shocking.
Jamie Vardy's expected goals is 5. He has 9 goals. I have to show you guys what I'm looking at, because you cannot imagine how bad it is. Where is it? Let me get it up. Can you see this?
Yep, I can see that.
Okay, so Aubameyang's on the second page, right? Aubameyang is here.
Oh
He's
my God.
4 goals.
Holy
When it comes to
God.
expected goals, he has a plus 2.8 in expected goals. That is one of the worst in the
Shocking.
out of the top 10.
No.
Mopa has more goals than him. And for me, it's not even about the goals and everything. The worst part about this whole Aubameyang thing is he's the captain, and he's not performing like the captain. Jonathan, you said it yourself. When he liking that Cristiano Ronaldo post, I'm not gonna beat him up about it. It's a dumb mistake. He corrected his mistakes, but at this point, this game, if Aubameyang starts, I don't know what to say to Arteta. He needs to make sure Aubameyang is dropped. He's missing 2 games. Go ahead.
For me, Egal, I think that's not a dumb mistake, because Aubameyang is 32-year-old. He is a well-seasoned, experienced pro. The fact that we just lost a match, let's say we play in the, let's say we did not play Manchester United and he liked that post, I would understand, because that's just regular, because it's Cristiano Ronaldo. But the circumstances after the way we lost and the kind of match he just had, there was that shouldn't even in his mind to even like another post. If you want to get through to Cristiano Ronaldo, I mean, call, text him. I'm pretty sure he could get through to him and congratulate him in some way. But the fact that he just carelessly after the match, after the defeat, after the performance, he just like it, just nonchalant. And that is one of the main things. That's why you, even as a captain, it showed that Lacazette is the more mature person on and off the pitch, because of the way each of the youngsters, kind of get around him. So why is it that we never see Lacazette do none of those things? You never heard that he come to training late, and you have never seen him with these tweaks. It's just Aubameyang, to me, he's kind of a reckless character. So somehow we just don't really think about certain things. And for me, one of the things that I realize that persons are trying to blame is about where is the chances created for Aubameyang. Bro, if you look at the amount of chances, easy chances he missed, even though we don't create a lot, but the goals that he's missing, the kind of shot that he's taking, it shows that he's a player that is just off form. Because none of his shots isn't even going on target. And he's getting pretty good chances, even half good chances he's getting. I mean, he already missed 2 penalties, and that already tell you about him.
Man.
The penalties were tough. to watch him miss those. Like he's been missing a lot of chances. But yo, Wilson, who do you start instead of Aubameyang?
Personally, I would start with Lacazette and Martinelli. I would drop Aubameyang altogether. I said this before, and I'll say it again. He's been absolutely shocking. He's missed so many chances, and he even missed chances against bloody Newcastle. Newcastle, man. That's how bad it is, man. Honestly, and to make things even worse, he's the captain. He's not performing like a captain. He's underperforming. Everybody knows it. I just don't understand why Arteta does not have the guts to drop him. He has to drop him for this game because he's been awful. How many times? And he does not even turn up enough in the big games. So how come Lacazette, every time he plays in the big games, he contributes to something? He tracks back, he runs down, he scores goals. In the big games, he did that against Spurs a couple of times, Manchester United a couple of times. Aubameyang's not even done that. It's embarrassing, man. Oh, and I said this before and I say it again. We need to fix up against Everton, big time. Not just the striking position, but the midfield as well. The midfield as well. Thomas Partey. My God. Don't even start on Partey, man. I mean, he's not been great either.
He's been shocking.
Because he has been shocking though.
But we don't have any than Thomas Partey. We can't. It's not like we can just drop Thomas Partey. If we drop Thomas Partey,
we can't.
The rest of the talent is off a cliff. It's just at the moment. I'm happy Granit Xhaka is coming back. What about you, Jonathan?
Egal, all right, and this is where you see, the difference between coaching and man management, right? I understand that Thomas Partey is our best midfielder overall as a package. However, I've seen a lot of side drop their best players, bench their best players for either wrestling because they are getting properly coached in a system which, if you take out their best players, you always see it, right? Now, I've watched a match before Thomas Partey come into the lineup. You remember the last match with Lakanga and Ainsley, right? Ainsley was the best player that day in midfield, and we haven't seen him since. What is that? Is that good coaching or just bad man management? That's bad man management and bad coaching, because you're telling me that regardless of what Ainsley done the last time, you're basically saying that you don't need him again. Even if a next player, even if one of your top performers is not playing very good. And that for me is just exposing Arteta as, lack of experience, bad man management, and maybe not a good coach as we think. Because for me, I believe that, to be honest, I believe if you're a more serious coach, you probably just bench Partey for a while. Not for a lot of match, but let he earn back his position. And maybe, see what Ainsley and Lakanga can do again. Because they played a match and we won. And Ainsley was the best player. And we haven't seen him again.
Listen, I just want to apologize to people in the comment section. I'm unable to pull up the comments because my I don't know what's going on with my internet in my house, but it cut out. So I'm on my phone. But yeah, I just want to get through some of these things, right? Let's go through some of these things. First things first. So I'm looking here and it says that Arsenal have scored. Is this correct? Arsenal have scored 15 goals, conceded 17.
We scored 17, conceded 20.
What the fuck? Okay, what about Everton? How many goals have they conceded?
Way less than us.
No, they conceded more.
They conceded 24. So Everton are no better than us right now. Let's be honest. Everton are just as bad.
But we're not bad. We are not bad. We just have for me, I believe that people is trying to panic. All right. I understand that a lot of persons don't like the manager. I do not like the manager. However, I feel it a bit. I feel like people is trying to use the manager as a scapegoat, even though we don't like him, because no one can say we're bad right now because we only lost 2 matches out of the last 10 matches, and that is against Liverpool and unfortunately Manchester United. Let's be honest. This is not an excuse, but let's be honest. We should have had a penalty in that match, but we're not going to, frowns on that. It already happened. So I feel like people cannot just use the 2 matches, the big matches that we lose, as an excuse because the Evertons and the Aston Villas, we have been stopping those sides. We have been beating those sides. I don't understand where this extra panic come from. Everton is under
we
one.
struggle against.
Yeah.
Yo, one
It's just
second.
a big-
Let me
big
just
team.
stop you there. People in the comment section asking some questions. Is Smith Rowe playing tomorrow? Is there something wrong with Smith Rowe? Is he injured?
Not from what I've heard, no. I don't think I've heard anything about Smith Rowe. I think he should
Yeah,
be all right.
He picked up a knock. Look at the Arsenal website. He's have a groin issue.
Smith Rowe? Oh,
So-
shit, yeah.
That's why I think because he's playing too much match. He's playing too much matches. A lot of 90 minutes. He's getting burned out, and that is bad man management.
Okay, so Smith Rowe has a right groin. Emil Smith
Right.
Rowe from Thursday's match against Manchester United will be assessed ahead of Monday's match. Ooh. Granit Xhaka, we already spoke about him coming back. Said Kolasinac, obviously, his injury is bad. He's going to be out for a while. Leno also has a right groin injury. How do you get a right groin injury? You're not even playing and you're a goalkeeper. It makes no sense. But yeah, hopefully he gets back soon. Smith Rowe's a warrior. He'll be back very, very soon. He'll be back very, very soon. But yeah, this story broke about 45 minutes ago. So yeah, Smith Rowe might be out. What the hell?
I want him to be. I am pleased that he's out because we need to see a different dimension of Arteta. Because even I believe in consistent team. However, I believe in rotation, and he's locked in rotation. Look at the match against Manchester United. There was no reason to bring on Xhaka. There's no reason. If you're a good coach, you trust your other players and try to see if any one of them can surprise you, right? We know that Xhaka play a lot of match and he pull up the last match. So why risk him? Just give him that extra rest and let him come back against Everton. And that's the reason why you see Smith Rowe pick up that grind, because he's playing a lot of minutes, bro, and he's playing 90 minutes every match.
Man said Aubameyang is no longer the player. He's out of confidence. And is that? I think he means something else. ESR is an average. What? Stop this. I'm not even having it.
Oh, Egal.
Yeah.
Egal, hang on a minute. Because there's someone else we need to talk about. We need to talk about Saka as well. Because Saka, yeah, he's a very good player, but he's been missing chances as well. What do you think about his performances? They've not been great, to be honest with you. Not well.
Okay, let me just answer this. Granit Xhaka will not be ready to play tomorrow. He's just coming back to training. Doesn't mean he's ready to play. He's not match fit yet. He's just ready to play. He's just ready to train. He did not train today. Yeah, I can clearly see that. Okay, when you said about Saka missed some clear-cut chances near the end of the Manchester United game, and I just put that down to him not being fully polished yet. He's still developing to a certain level. Saka is not the player right now who's gonna get you 20 goals a season. He's not that player.
I agree with that.
At best, what he is a 10 and 10. 10 goals, 10 assists. Yeah. 10 goals, 10 assists season player. He's still developing. He still is not, his end product is still not fully there yet. He's not fully polished in getting finishing. He's not a great finisher at all. Whenever he has one-on-ones, I kind of get scared if he's going to finish it or if he's not going to finish it. But the chance that he took against Newcastle, that was a really good finish. Manchester United, he couldn't really get it. He really couldn't get it done. I think when it comes to finishing and scoring goals, he scores more goals from the left and he gets more assists from the right. It's not a coincidence. What's his dominant foot? Am I mistaken? What's his dominant foot? Is it not his left foot or is it his right foot? Which one is it? Is Saka right-footed? I'm pretty sure Saka's right-footed.
He's left-footed, bro.
Okay, I keep mixing it up. But yeah, so he's left-footed. So why is it that on the left he can score more goals? Shouldn't it be
Because
that if you're right-footed, you score more goals on the left?
not necessarily. I think all right. I think that on the left, I think he's more focused on trying to shoot to me, like trying to score. On the right, he always try to either do some facilitation, always trying to swing a ball into the box or something. But for me, I just believe that it's just the immaturity at this stage. I mean, just like, for instance, an example, Vinicius. At Real Madrid, he used to get a lot of blame because he get a lot of chances and couldn't score. Now, with more experience and more trust, he's starting to flourish. And I just believe that we just have to wait on Saka. But that is the fault of, bad recruiting, trying to rely on young players. The management system is basically using these young players as scapegoat. So if it doesn't turn out good, they're going to say, we have a young squad and we just need to wait, have patience. But whose fault it is to have all of these young players? It's your fault because you do not want to take that blame. Just like Ole get 3 top players and you realize that he's been exposed because he could not coach these experienced players. Arteta have these young players, so we basically have to be patient. So that's just it, bro.
Do me a favor, guys.
Hang on, sorry.
One second, Wilson. Do me a favor, guys. Smash that like button. It's absolutely free. There's almost 30 of you guys in the chat. Hit that like button right now. Right? It's free. It helps the channel push more, get pushed out more, and it gets more people to see the videos, and then I can make better videos for you guys. So please do that. Now, the last 12 minutes of the video, I've already gone through my lineup, right? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna keep it the way you did it, right? What I do? Sorry, I'm gonna keep it the way you had that you did it for me, my guy, because your lineup might be the best lineup now that Smith Rowe's out, right? Now that I'm getting the new information that Smith Rowe's out, this is the lineup that I'm gonna go with, right? This is the lineup I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with Lacazette, Martinelli, Odegaard, Saka, Lokonga, Partey, Tierney, Gabriel, Ben White, Tomiyasu, and Ramsdale. That is the lineup that I've officially am locking in right now. I don't think if Smith Rowe's out, this is what we're probably going to go with. Odegaard's going to get to play. Aubameyang is going to be out. And this is the best team that I think we can go with, especially with Aubameyang being off form. Now, I just want to talk about some of the things before we go any further, right? First things first. Rafa Benitez could be sacked after this game. Do you guys think this Arsenal team has what it takes to go and end his era, or are you guys still cautious? What's your score predictions going into this game? Because for me, I went with, I think it might have been a 2-1. I think I went with a 2-1, but let me just double check again what my score prediction was. My score prediction for this game was 2-1 Arsenal. Yeah, 2-1 for the Arsenal. That's what I've gone with. So, guys, I've gone with a 2-1 Arsenal win. I think away at Everton is always a high-scoring game, or it's a 0-0. There's no in between. So I think if there's going to be goals, there's going to be 3 goals minimum. We're going to concede. They're going to score 2 goals. And once we get the second goal, the game will be dead and buried. They won't be able to get another goal. I think they're danger men, Richarlison, Townsend, and all these guys. We might be able to hold them down for long periods of the game, but they are going to get one chance and they might be able to finish it. Arsenal right now is almost near full strength once Xhaka comes back, and that team right now that they're going to be facing is going to be a slightly rotated side. This Arsenal team is going to be slightly rotated. Everton are still going through a lot of injuries. I think we are the favorites, even though it's at Everton. And I think we're going to go in there and we have to get the 3 points minimum. If we do not get the 3 points, we stay in 7th. If we get the 3 points, we go back to 5th. It's crucial, especially since we're going to be facing West Ham in a few weeks' time. But yeah, I'll let you go first, Wilson. What's your score prediction? People in the comment section, give me your score predictions.
Yeah, I made a prediction. I made a prediction in the comments like earlier, and I said, despite I would say a 2-1 win for Arsenal. I'm going with a 2-1 win for Arsenal as well, because the team we've got should be good enough to beat this Everton side. Let's be real about it. This Everton side are a poor side, shocking side, poor form, injuries. There are no excuses for this. We have to bounce back from this and put things right. We cannot afford to be sitting back and allowing teams to just bully us like that. We can't afford to do it. But, I mean, the attacking players we got should be good enough to beat this Everton side. I feel Everton will score one, but I feel like we'll score more than them. But we've got to be careful with them as well. We got to get the job done on Monday. If we do not beat Everton on Monday, we could be in big trouble, because we got tougher games coming up. We got West Ham, as he said. They're our top 4 rivals. We need to claw that way back. We need to claw the 6 points back to West Ham. You know what I mean? We should not be 6 points behind West Ham. It's annoying, man.
I know.
We need to fix up. Simple as that.
All right, safe. Let's go to Jonathan. Go ahead, bro. What's your score prediction?
I don't think we would have been 6 points behind. I think we're going to be all right. I think we are 4 points behind West Ham at the moment. So if we win,
really?
we're going to be it's just on the 4. So if we win, it's going to be
right.
1. And
Okay.
all right, I believe that we're going to win this match because Everton has depleted very bad, especially in their backline. That is why you see them losing so much matches, because of Yermina, Keane, the experienced players is injured. And one of the main players that always hurt Arsenal is Dominic Calvert-Lewin, and he's not there. So we're not going to deal with that physicality and that, that aerial ball. So I believe we're going to win this match, probably comfortable, because of the losses they have in their side currently. And this it's not just about the manager, because he's not doing a great job right now, but you have to look at the important key players he lost in that side. That is why you see that bad run. And I believe we're going to beat them 3-1. That is the score I'm going, 3-1. Awesome.
Okay. People in the comment section, let me know your predictions. Captain Uncle here saying, I feel like we'll lose only because whenever a team is going through so
Egal, I'm going to have to leave here, bro. So just big up and good show tonight. So I see you, bro, on the next live.
No worries, bro. No worries. I don't know what's happening right now with my connection. It's really letting me down today. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, what the hell is going on with this connection? Okay, so yeah, Wilson, I'm gonna end the video here. But big up to the people in the comment section, saying 3-1 Arsenal, and then West Ham will deserve that 4th place. Yep.
Get out of here, man. Get out of here.
If we can't beat Everton away, Arteta out, says Sean. 2-0 Arsenal, says my guy here. Conte and Tottenham will take the 4th place, or West Ham. I don't think that's going to happen. I hope it doesn't. My guy here from France, all the way from France, Egal, did you see the Football Terrace YouTube meme of Adam Charlton? My title-winning defense. I understand why they put a picture of Adam Charlton when he never said it. Crazy stuff about Arsenal. Yeah, they're trying to get him. They're trying to banter him. But yeah, sorry, Adam. Tottenham look very strong. 1-1. Coin toss says some BS. Yeah, I know. And then let's start Martinelli and Lacazette tomorrow. I believe both can do wonders. Even even penalty kicks should even penalty kicks should be given to Lacazette. Aubameyang misses every penalty. Best wishes, Gunners. 100%. Anyways, guys, we're wrapping up here. You guys have yourselves a wonderful day. Wilson, thank you for coming on. I appreciate it, bro. I'm having technical difficulties today, so my bad, guys. But you have yourself a wonderful day, Wilson. You already know what it is. Big up to Wilson who came through. Big up to everybody who's watching right now. Stay tuned. I'll be doing a live watch along tomorrow for the actual game. So if you guys can do me a favor, set your reminders for the watch along right now. I'm going to put the link to the watch along in the chat as we speak. Right, I'm gonna put the link to the watch along as we speak in the chat. So just do me a favor and click that link. Set your reminders for the watch along. The watch along will be starting half an hour before the game begins. The link to the watch along I've just put in the chat as we speak. So do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And if you guys are watching the playback or you're watching live, you guys are gents. Big up to you guys and have yourselves a wonderful, wonderful day. You already know what it is. Kitty G on EGTV. We're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Peace out and much love, everyone. And yo, if you haven't already liked the video, do me a favor, smash that like button.